time on Rollerpark Review, we went to the Carson Elliot Park in Bowmanville, Ontario. It actually was really nice. It was like kind of surrounded by trees, and there was a place your dogs could hang out in the shade.
Yep.
Definitely lots of parking.
Much to our dismay, there were no lights, so this is a daytime use park only.
Mm-hmm. It did seem like the park was in two separate areas, which was kind of nice if you wanted to just work on something. You didn't have to worry about a random skateboard or scooter flying out in front of you.
It was pretty clean.
And it looked like a park that people took as their own because there were homemade elements there. There was a half pipe there, and we were super excited to see it, but it may not be the most usable.
Yeah, it's pretty steep, and also the concrete is very rough.
There was a super teeny tiny transition. I mean, we had some fun there. There's 2 ramps on either side of it that are super great if you're a very, very beginner.
Mm-hmm. I thought the mini drain was actually really dangerous. It was right in front of the surfing wall, and it wasn't delineated with bright paint, which would have helped. It wasn't big enough to see it coming.
Yeah, it was definitely something you could fall into.
But we also played with it a lot, so that was...
As a team.
Yeah, as a team.
Yeah.
It was a team building exercise.
Sure was.
Oh yeah, there's lots of places to sit.
Yeah, there's like basically a ledge all around the whole park. Lots of space to gear up and lots of space for footwork.
The other thing I noticed was there's some stairs on the other side of the half pipe, just on the back side. They were a bit crumbly, but they're pretty good for learning just your basic stalls.
Mm-hmm.
And then learn how to grind as well if you have some wider trucks.
And jumping off them.
Yeah. So, I mean, not the best of shape, but still pretty fun.
Yeah. An element we haven't already discussed is the pyramid, which is in the middle of the street flow kind of area. The only thing I didn't like about it was that it, like the little drain, it was not delineated with paint so that in the sea of gray, you did not just trip over it.
My favorite thing was the big drain.
I did really love that because I think you could just sit and play with the physics of how momentum happens in the bowl. Like, where do your feet go when you just shift your weight a little bit?
Mm-hmm. Agree.
And then getting dizzy.
Yes, there was a lot of getting dizzy.
Another thing that I really liked was the carving wall, even though I bailed hard on it. It's a little awkwardly placed because it's right around the baby drain, which is a hazard. And so that's something to watch out for, but I really enjoyed being able to carve on that wall.
It was tight, though, right? Because if you missed your angle coming into it because you were worried about the drain, and you would hit like a bit of a wall at the end.
Right.
Yeah, it was similar to the half pipe in that it went...
So how'd that go?
Yeah.
One more time?
Up and away.
I think overall, I guess, that park is predominantly a street park.
Mm-hmm.
They had grand plans, and the whole idea of the park is great. It should have been a great park.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, the execution was just not there.
Yeah.
Regardless, we had a great day skating with our pals, Evil Longoria and Jess, who custom build skates. Next up on Rollerpark Review.
Is it time for a road trip?
It is time for a road trip. The next few episodes of Rollerpark Review, I like to call it RPR in a tent.
Or without a tent, if you're Molly.